Thank you for joining me today. My name is Lee Reams with CountingWorks Pro, and today's topic is the dreaded Google My Maps and issues you might have with your address showing up. And a lot of this comes down to virtual offices and some of the rules and guidelines that Google has on how they will list you or whether they'll list you at all. So, and also we're going to talk about the importance of Google My Business as far as just creating your own digital footprint. So a couple things. So let's start here. Why can't people find my business on Google Maps? If prospects aren't able to track down your location, obviously that means you could be missing out on major business. Worse yet, if they have an appointment, they get to bad data online and follow a map to the wrong location, that would obviously not be great user experience either. So when someone goes looking for you, they probably use a search engine or a Maps app. Google Maps is 6 times more popular than other navigation apps among smartphone users. So make sure your practice is visible on Google. I'll keep referencing Google My Business or GMB, and that's basically the same thing. That's kind of where you claim and manage your location and the information about your firm. So your address is invalid, formatted incorrectly, or missing information. And that's one of the bigger kind of easy ones to fix, right? So if your Google My Business listing does not include your full address with proper formatting, it might not show up correctly, right? And that could make Google flag your business as is not a location that's accurate. So make sure you specify the exact location of your practice if your office space is located within a larger building. This is the other thing. If you're using a P.O. box or remote mailing address like a UPS store. So I know remote businesses, they may have, or you may have a physical address, but the post office doesn't deliver to you. They deliver to post office, P.O. boxes, right? So that creates a little bit of an issue when you're verifying or claiming your Google My Business listing. And there is kind of we usually just go through the customer service department, and then they will kind of correct it. But that is a little bit of a dilemma that we've gone through with clients. But one of the guidelines say use a precise, accurate address and or service area to describe your business location. So P.O. boxes or mailboxes located at remote locations are not acceptable. So you can't put that P.O. box in. You're going to put your physical address in, and then you're going to have to deal with Google if they don't call you to verify. You're going to have to deal with the postcard not coming with the code. So it is a little bit of a challenge. If you operate a cloud-based practice from your home, consider setting up a service area instead of using a specific address. That is the workaround, and we have lots of clients that do that. And you still want to be in Google My Business even though you're not putting your physical address there. So use the service area. All right, so you're using the address of your co-working space or virtual office. So this is the big one. We've had clients have had some battles. Sometimes they blame us for Google's rules and regulations. And Google just wants to make sure that businesses that have listings are truly businesses where people are working. So I'm going to highlight the differences between co-working spaces and virtual offices. So let's define it a little bit. A co-working office is a space physically occupied by practitioners during stated business hours, okay? So there's someone there from your firm that if someone visited you, they can see and have human-to-human contact, right? They often provide rooms, suites, desks, private calling areas, a centralized reception desk, and other amenities. Additionally, they often promote collaboration between tenants, host social events, things like that. So that's what a co-working office is. Obviously, it's a big deal right now, but there's a big difference between that and a virtual office. So a virtual office is like Regis, offers a mailing address that is not physically occupied by the purchaser. So if you are in an office that you actually have staff in during the business hours you claim, you should be able to meet Google's rules. So there's some guidelines here. So make sure your page is created at your actual real-world location. Provide a phone number that connects to your individual business location as directly as possible. So meaning they don't want a phone number that's ringing at a different location. That's kind of a red flag, right? Provide your regular customer-facing hours of operation. So some people might have an office that's open Tuesday, Thursdays at one of their co-working space, and they are actually in there seeing clients. So just put those in as your hours. And that is obviously a much easier way to deal with this dilemma, so to speak. So If your business rents a temporary virtual office at a different address from your primary business, do not create a page for that location until it is staffed during normal business hours. So those are some of the kind of pitfalls that happens. I know it can be frustrating, but if you follow the rules, you should be fine. But it's definitely something it's kind of a curveball for people. The other big issue, your Google My Business listing is not claimed. 100% go claim your listing. First of all, it's great real estate. If you can get your listing in the top 3, you're basically at the top of the search results. So if any web searchers are looking for services and you're there with a bunch of nice 5-star reviews, there's a good chance they might give you a call. So this is one of the biggest cause of Google Map issues we see is you haven't claimed your listing. So do that and do it ASAP. The other issue we see sometimes is someone else already claimed your business, so you're going to have to request an ownership change. We have seen people who I assume their competitors said they're out of business and not there, which is even worse, and you may not even know that. So definitely after watching this video, Google your name, see what the Google My Business listing looks like, if it's claimed or not. If it's not claimed, claim it. The other big issue, your Google My Business listing has been suspended. So there's various reasons they do this. Don't panic. You can try to work it out with Google. As long as you own a legitimate business with an accurate address and meet the other requirements, you should be able to get your listing reinstated. So in conclusion, showing up on Google Maps is hugely important to your local business, especially for visibility. Definitely spend the time, work through these issues, fix it. If you have any questions on how to deal with Google or even setting up your digital footprint, give us a call, 800-442-2477, or visit our countingworkspro.com website for any questions. Thank you, and have a good one.